Ahoy mateys, and welcome back to Screamingpirate EDC. Today we got another Plunder or Plank and another Jackwolf knife. I don't know how Ben's doing it. He's cranking out the designs. They're one after another and they're all bangers. But not going to delay it any farther, guys. What are we taking a look at? This is, and I'm going to grab the box because it's super fucking cool. This is the Cyborg Jack. So there is your box. Really, really cool. Let's grab the knife. I was fortunate enough to get one of the fat carbons, and it's killer. So this is, obviously he does a modern slip joint, but this is modern, guys. This is not based after traditional pattern. It's all him, and it's super cool. Well, I'm super excited about it. Hopefully you guys are. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so go ahead and throw some stats up on the screen and talk about the knife real quick. Like always, hollow ground, I love it. Hollow be thy grind, guys, super thin. We're talking like 0.2 millimeters behind the edge, very, very thin. Right around 3-inch blade, just under a 4-inch handle, super comfortable. Now, like always, it comes in the tube, and so you get that kind of traditional feel when unboxing like you do with the GEC. And it comes with a leather slip. I have mine right here somewhere, guys. So you get a nice leather slip with all of these. Your pull here, okay? I would say it's about probably a 5, maybe a 6, but more like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. Very easy to just get that nice, okay? So yeah, has good walk on it. I like that. The talk is incredible. It sounds so good. I'm so happy with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and hold this up to the mic for you guys. Yeah, has a really nice sound. It's gonna have that carbon fiber or not, and it sounds so good. As per usual, these are going to be just under $300, right around there for your carbon fiber, a little bit less for your micarta. So we are looking at one hell of a knife, but what do I compare it to? Let's go ahead and do some other Jackwolfs, just so if you have one or you've seen one or you've seen another review of mine, you get a good idea. So first up, let's do another clip point. This is the Benny's clip. So as you can see there, very nice clip points next to each other, very similar. Obviously you're a little bit thicker as far as height, and then also width up here with the Benny's clip. So very, very cool. Let me go ahead and shut him. After that, I'm gonna grab the Midnight Jack, which is the other one I have in fat carbon. This is very much a warnie. So there they are next to each other, so you can really see that beautiful fat carbon. Once again, very similar overall size. He likes to keep it in this compact design, right around 3 inches or less on the blade. After that, the super popular Vampire Jack. Now this one just came out recently. I did not have a review on it. I had a bunch of other clips, but wanted you guys to see these next to each other. Okay, very cool. So you have this coffin style up here, and obviously this is very modern on the bottom. So if you don't have any of these slip joints, what can you compare them to? Well, I think one of the most popular knives out there just universally is going to be an Opinel. There's another company that's something very similar to Opinel. It is going to be Antonini, and this is the Old Bear. So very, very similar to an Opinel. Wanted you to see those next to each other so you can kind of get a good idea of size, okay? After that, if just, you know, these traditional styles are not your thing, let's grab some modern ones, and let's grab the most popular. Let's start out with an Ontario Rat 2. So very similar to the Rat 2, guys. So if you like the Rat 2 and you're looking to get into traditionals, this is pretty damn cool. And then finally, one that everyone has at least seen This is going to be a small Sebenza. Now this is a small Sebenza 31. So there you go, guys. Very similar blade length, okay? Very, very cool. Now, speaking of the Sebenza, I wear a large glove. That is how a Sebenza fits in my hand, okay? Well, the Cyborg Jack, my middle finger goes right in that groove. Guys, that's more comfortable than a Sebenza for me, okay? I love it. In hand, it's perfect. One of my main things with a knife is, do I index when I open it? So whenever I open up like a Sebenza, I immediately drop my finger in there. And that's why they're so comfortable to me. Well, some of the other traditionals, because there's not much, it's very neutral handle, it's kind of hard to index on those. On this, guys, I literally hand every time. I always know where my hand's going. It's very, very comfortable. Really like that a whole lot. So obviously, ergonomically, it's a winner. It looks very angular because everything's chamfered so well. It's really nice. We talked about the pull. It's really well done. Love everything about it. Now, like most traditionals, there is no jimping anywhere to be found on the knife, okay? The fit and finish here is superb. I know 300 is a lot for a lot of people for a lot of knives, especially for a traditional. But guys, this back here, where carbon fiber and you know, obviously your back spacer and then your actual like titanium liners and everything, guys, you can't feel a difference here. I can't feel a difference here where the carbon fiber ends and the titanium begins. Very, very well done. Now these are Torxes on these. And so let's go ahead and grab my trusty Weehaw bits and see what we're looking at. All right, so your pivot is a little bit bigger than I thought it was. Ooh-hoo-hoo. So what are we looking at here, guys? Let's see. So I'm gonna grab a T10 and see if that fits my pivot. It does. It's a little bit snug, so T8s are gonna be a little bit loose, T10s are gonna be very snug, and then your bodies are going to be probably T7s, but a T6 fits in a little bit loose. Once again, hollow ground, love to see it, love to use it. And I love a clip point. I just love a clip point blade. Not gonna do an in and out of pocket because it's in a slip. It's in a leather slip. You just grab it and go. I will say, as far as cutting, got a good piece of cardboard right here, guys. And yeah, it'll slice. Really good, I would say, light duty knife. I have been such a fan since I started getting these in of carrying these as my secondary or backup knife. They're just perfect for that. I have been enthralled with the Cyborg Jack since I got it in. I can't believe how good it is, guys. And I don't know. There's something about warnies and clip points, guys. I just love them. They're so damn good and they're just sexy. I gotta admit, it's, you know, that old school cool, as it were. But this super modern handle, really like it. I'm gushing. Clearly this is a Plunder. Now, should you pick one up? If you have not picked up a Jack Wolf yet, and you're not, I would say, much of a traditional person, and you're wanting to maybe get in traditional, see what the hype is about, I think this is a great place to start. Very modern handle, modern design, but obviously you get, you know, that nail nick and you just kind of slowly pull it open with the 2 position. I think this is a perfect knife to get into slip joints if you have the money. If you do, I absolutely think you should pick this up. This red carbon fiber is by far my favorite one, and I'm so happy this is the one I got. There are so many colors that he's doing now. There's a green and yellow with this one, a pink, and there are micarta options. Well, guys, these drop on the 16th. I'm gonna have a pop-up for you. Should probably grab one. They're super cool. Hopefully this was insightful. Hopefully this gave you a little bit more information about the Cyborg Jack, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, and we do have Torx on here. Now, is it, I want to check the Torx sizes. So is it Torxies, Torxes, Torx, just Torx? Is it just standard? Like, you just say Torx? Like, I don't know what it is. You guys tell me.